There's this new AI called Dream Machine that allows you to pretty much generate videos with text and images, and it kind of fills in the gaps for you. And I decided, you know what? I already dick around with AI as it is. I wondered what would happen if I put a single still frame from one of my shitty animations and see what it does with it. And ooh, this is kind of horrifying.
What is Obama's last name? What is his Obama?
So the entire point of the animation, I guess, was literally the shitty. It's an old ass meme. It was like an old lady or something like that. That was asking what Obama's last name was, and she didn't realize the fact that Obama, the name itself is the last name. I shouldn't really explain that joke at all. It's easy to get, but like, the point is, there was like a really old ass animation I made. I think it was like 15 or 16. It's pretty much as old as my YouTube channel itself, and it was like one of the only flip notes I actually put proper like effort into. I made like 3 different layers. I did like the base layer, I did the second one, which was like all the colors, and then the third one, which is like shading and whatnot. It was like the only animation I did with like full on effort, and it actually looked pretty decent for the most part, considering it's flip note. But yeah.
Hey, what is Obama's last name?
This is like one of the only animations that I've made on my 30S with Flipnote 3D, which I'd gotten a few years prior to the eShop closing, before it was like obliterated off the face of the earth. But I got it for free from like the Club Nintendo or whatever, My Nintendo, and it was like one of the only animations I made that wasn't in like the style of like the 2010s, basically something that I would make when I was younger. And unfortunately, I did have a DSi, and I did have Flipnote back in the day, but for some fucking reason, all of those Flipnotes I made as a kid are completely gone, and some of them were like hilarious as shit. God, I remember one of them. There was it was like one of the default Flipnotes with I think it was the man kicking the woman or the woman kicking the man into like a pit or something like that, and I literally like slowed it down enough to the point where it was just like goofy as hell. But unfortunately, those are lost to time. But I thought it was a pretty interesting piece of history to like revive, I guess, and to play around with to see how AI would interpret the animation, and pretty much to find out if AI will really take over the world. And clearly it's not. I don't think it's going to take over animation anytime soon, because there's like way too many flaws, and holy crap, did it misinterpret what I made. God. But I thought this was pretty funny and pretty fun to do, and maybe it would be fun for you guys to watch. But yeah, this is Big Carl signing out.